I am Donald Trump's worst nightmare.
He has no real solution.
As a progressive Muslim immigrant who actually fights for the things that I believe in.
You have a communist who's 33 years old, doesn't know a damn thing.
It's insane to me how many far-right commentators, even some centrist personalities online, are just saying preposterous things about the potential of Zoran being mayor. Like, there's people out there saying, once Zoran's mayor, he's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, which is hilarious. And aside just for being obviously racist, Islamophobic, and just ridiculous, people are like arguing back logically, like, no. No, he's not. I don't think he is. No. Like, you mother. Not only would that be unconstitutional and nobody's gonna like vote for that, it's just so insulting to just go straight there. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, when somebody says Zoran's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, you should not be saying no, okay? When somebody says Zoran's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, the proper response is Sharia law even that bad? You gotta f back. You gotta f back. Now, I'm not here tonight to pitch Sharia law to you, okay? I know my face gives you the impression that I might want to, okay? But the thing about Sharia law, I will say, a lot of people don't really know much about it. I even had to do research for this joke. And personally, I haven't lived under it. It hasn't been brought to California yet. Okay? It will be one day, but inshallah.
But
I'm not up here arguing for or necessarily defending Sharia law, but I will say you should know that it has been largely blown out of proportion by the Western world. Our country, we love to blow things up metaphorically and physically. So when you actually Google Sharia law, which I did, you can look at the Wikipedia page for Sharia law, and I kid you not, the synopsis of Wikipedia's take on Sharia law is basically like, bro, Sharia law is not even that bad. That's basically what they're saying for like a whole, it's Wikipedia. They're like, no, you can go out past 3, it's fine. Like, it's, apparently there's like levels to Sharia law, okay? But what I'm saying is, whenever you have this discussion about Sharia law in the West, it's always taken to the most extreme position. Like, people are always like, oh, you want Sharia law? You just want all women to just cover up? Like, no, what? Like, well, not all of them, but like, what, no. Like, okay, personally, I find everyone a little bit gross, so I would like, in an ideal world, you know, my Sharia would be everybody covers up until further notice. And then once I get a sense of your aura, I'm like, all right, you can show. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I would do things personally, you know? But that's always where it goes. It always goes to the most extreme version. And so then it brings up this discussion. You hear all these people now saying, Muslim values are not compatible with American values. You hear this out there. Oh, yeah, like all these commentators are saying around, Muslim values are not compatible with American values. And you know what? They're right. Muslim values are not compatible with American values because America doesn't have values. Okay. America does not have values. What values? Where are the values? What values do we have aside from the value meal? A lot of people in America have values, absolutely, but are there any shared values in this country anymore? No, we disagree on literally everything. You could say the one value that we have is freedom, but like, do we? You know what I mean? Like, do we even have freedom? And then if freedom allegedly is our value, freedom is independence from values. That was the principle of this country. It doesn't matter what your values are, it doesn't matter what my values are, we can both, you know, enjoy ourselves because this is a valueless nation. It's because there's this implicit connection. They're like, well, America, we have Christian values. It's like, do we? The whole premise of this nation was separation of church and state, but there's always this subtext of like, the Muslim values don't match our Christian values. But it's like, okay, there's Christians in America, sure, but like, are Christians in America really Christian, is the question. The answer is no. The answer is no. Go to an actual other country where there's Christians. We are not Christians in America. It's like Olive Garden Christianity. You know what I mean? It's not real. Doing Christmas is not enough. Most proclaimed Christians in this nation can't even quote a single Bible lyric, okay? Yeah. I'm calling them lyrics. That should be a sure shot example. The irony is, if you actually know Muslim people, you would know that they respect the Bible. Like, they respect the teachings of Jesus, they consider Jesus a prophet, and they respect the teachings of the Bible. Like, more than my Christian friends. That's why I'm telling all these Christians out there, I'm like, hey, like, you want to actually learn the Bible and appreciate the Bible and love the Bible, respect the Bible? Join Islam. Try it. Just try it. There you go. Some people are feeling a little alienated. But this is how America was founded. You have to be real with it. You have to be honest about it, because this conversation keeps coming up. People saying that Muslim values are not compatible with American values, and there's no evidence. There's no evidence. Okay, maybe not fasting, obviously. Okay, fasting. I'll give you fasting for sure. That's definitely not compatible with American values in nearly any capacity. That's why I always tell my Muslim friends and family, I'm like, yo, if you want more Americans to join, like, just have a package for them that's like, you don't have to fast just yet. You know what I mean? Like, you can do 5 years without fasting. Americans are like, I'll try it out. You have to be honest. We don't have values in this country. There are no shared values. And so whenever this conversation comes up, people they only have one single argument. They're like, Sharia law, and all women are going to have to cover up, because in America, we like our women to show skin. Okay, so American values is Hooters, basically. That's what it comes down to. We just want to be able to have Hooters in America, right? Okay, and yeah, Hooters, fun time. Who hasn't had a great time at Hooters, aside from most of this crowd? Who hasn't had a fun time at Hooters? Okay, I look like I work there. Who hasn't? I look like I'm the manager of Hooters. These ladies are trying their hardest today, okay? Give them a break. But hear me out. How about we just try one Sharia law Hooters? Let's just try one. Just one Sharia law Hooters. Just one. You'll only see eyes. It'll be called peepers. Yes. Come on down to peepers, okay? You'll have a newfound respect for eyes after you come to peepers. Yeah. Come for the eyes, stay for the halal burgers. You'll love it. You'll love it. A lot of lamb and goat, you know?
Sammy's, he's like, you know, Lyle, like, one thing is about guys like us, we're funny. They are never going to meet somebody as funny as us. But they're going to be like, you know what? I laughed harder when I was with him. And I was like, damn, man, like, you're right. And then Sammy said, come on, dog. You know, that's just some bullshit I tell myself. You know, they're probably stuck in with a Chris Rock special in the background. The big piece of chicken.
Welcome to So Happy Hour. And now, your host, Sammy Obey.
Everybody, welcome to So Happy Hour, the holiday edition. This show is brought to you by Omicron. That said, let's go ahead and get right into it. A lot of stuff going on in the world. I don't know if you guys are keeping up with the times, but a 90-year-old man serving a life sentence for marijuana has been released from prison. Yeah, or as he called it, the joint. You've probably heard this. CDC panel recommends the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines over Johnson & Johnson. Meanwhile, Johnson & Johnson recommends COVID over Johnson & Johnson. Good news, a lifted FDA restriction will allow women to receive abortion pills by mail. And this will mark the first time that the Postal Service will be responsible for an early delivery.
You may have heard New Zealand passed a law that will prohibit anyone born after 2007 from ever purchasing tobacco. Meanwhile, in Florida, everyone born gets 2007 packs of cigarettes. And so we have it. The Pope says sins of the flesh aren't that serious. It's kind of strange announcement for the Pope to make on Bring Your Son to Work Day. The Biden family has a new puppy that they have named Commander, or as Biden calls them, hey, where did you come from? Biden announced he's making 500 million free at-home tests available. At a 50% false negative rate, that only results in 250 million dead grandmas. But here is the fantastic news of the week. The U.S. Army has created a vaccine that works on all variants of COVID and SARS. It's bombs. Like I said, this is the holiday edition of So Happy Hour. Whatever holiday you celebrate, we will respect it. Yeah, we're very respectful about
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I noticed that you have not said Merry Christmas at all.
Yeah, I said Happy Holidays. We're respecting everybody. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Major First Lieutenant Abry, the commanding officer for the War on Christmas. Just here on official assignment.
I don't actually. Commander, out of curiosity, are you? What branch of the military is this?
Salvation Army. Hooray!
Okay, hooray! That's the command of this. Okay, I actually didn't know that was actually part of the regular army. But thank you for the close. Yeah,
that's where I got this from, actually. And I heard your little haha joke about our current conflict. I just want to know, do you think that war is funny, sir? Is this all supposed to be funny to you?
Yes, that is actually the very intention of this program that you ironically bombed. Yes.
Well, it's not. It's not. None of this is funny.
Okay, fair enough. But I guess I understand that this war on Christmas. I mean, I can't go anywhere without being bombarded by Christmas. So Christmas is still alive and well. So.
Oh yeah, you think so? You think it's alive and well? Well, obviously you were not a victim of 12/8, but I was at ground zero for 12/8, sir.
What is 12/8?
The Fox Christmas Tree Massacre. What kind of American are you? I remember
things going on. I mean,
oh, you mean a liberal? First joke of the night.
I don't think we have the same sense of humor. Look, we all want the same thing here, okay?
A real life Handmaid's Tale.
No. We want to forget about the fear and the anger that's in the world right now, and just spend quality time with the people we love and get really drunk, with the people that we hate. So
just sounds like Christmas, Sammy. That's Christmas you just described.
Alternatively, it's the holidays. So what do you say we just end this silly war? Christmas is a holiday. It's really the same thing,
I usually don't negotiate with
with who?
Comedians.
That is a fair point.
But
on comedy bookers.
Usually, Sammy, when people talk to me, it's just to yell at me or to tell me I smell like malt liquor or piss. But you treated me like a human being, and you know what? The war is over. That's it. It's over.
That's fantastic news. And the smell comes off if you wash the shirt. So
I'm sorry, I'm not interested in it. That is my fragrance, but I'm sorry. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Sammy. I have an ethnic Santa situation right now, but you know what? Thank you and Merry Holidays.
Merry Holidays. Well, it sounds like we still have some work to do, but not too bad for now. Everybody give it up for the Major from the Salvation Army. All right, let's go ahead and start our program here. Thank you for joining. And by the way, I believe that we started So Happy Hour this year in 2021. So thank you for the fantastic year to all of you. And Ruben's been high for all of it. So I think you haven't missed a show. Ruben hasn't missed a bong load. Okay, so we're going to bring out a very, very dear friend of mine. This is one of my favorite comedians in the game. And fantastic comedian, fantastic comedy producer, creator of the enterprise Laugh City, founded in Oakland, California. Everybody welcome my friend, Mr. Lyle Behrens.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, Lyle. Looking good, man.
Appreciate it. Breakups done me well.
Let's fucking talk about it, huh?
We don't gotta talk about my misery, but
yeah, man, we got to, man. That's what the holidays are about. So, and what kind of wine are you sipping tonight?
I am drinking something from Campo Vita, my wine shipment just got in. Drinking a nice Sangiovese. It is, yeah. And they put like little notes on it, so they're like food pairings: lasagna, pizza, roasted veggies, and the aromas you get. I'm a wine nerd. It's fun.
Fuck yeah, Campo Vita wines, based out of Oakland. Some of the best.
Hopland. The tasting room was just in Oakland where we did the shows.
Where is Hopland?
Hopland it's in Mendocino County, so it's north of Napa and Sonoma. So like right before you get to weed country, it's like the last stop of wine country in NorCal.
And they have multiple tasting rooms. Is the Oakland just one of them, or is that the only one in the Bay Area?
Oh, that's gone now.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. Because of COVID.
COVID. Campo Vita, fantastic wines, all organic wines. Lyle used to run a show there. And now you've moved on over. You know, Lyle, you've been doing shows at The Layover. You've been doing shows at Campo Vita. Executive Order Bar and Lounge in San Francisco. And where's your newest venture?
Right now, I'm moving around a lot. I'm kind of with the nomad lifestyle, kind of like you right now.
Nice.
But I am doing a New Year's Eve show at Stageworks in San Francisco on 2 shows, 8 and 10 p.m. So that's what's coming up.
That's a legendary show, legendary venue. Everybody check out Stageworks this New Year's Eve, right after my shows at Cobb's. So we can bounce back and forth. That's awesome, man. So, you know, you've recently been doing the trifecta, the holy trifecta of comedy, which I say is the Bay Area, New York, and Los Angeles. And if you can work Chicago in there, you get the holy quadrifecta of comedy. So how was LA the last time you were there?
It was nice. It feels like less crowded now with all the people going to Austin or back home, you know, but LA was good. I liked it. If people felt more there than they ever have. Like, did you feel that?
Yeah, actually I do. Yeah. I go there now and I'm like, I still hate this place, but I like it a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, it's like there's still the stuff where it's like traffic's still like a pain in the like there was that one stretch during COVID where it's like, oh great, there's no traffic, but there's no place to go, you know?
Right. Absolutely. And are you back in Oakland right now?
I am, yeah.
Nice. What any New Year's goals you have brewing in the works? Resolutions, I should say.
You know, I like to actually start my New Year's resolutions now, like in advance. So I'm like, because like the easy thing is like January, I'm gonna be, and it's like you're not gonna be by February. Like you tell yourself you are.
Right.
So like now I'm like just starting to do it. Like all the stuff. Like I don't know if I should say my New Year's resolutions because I feel like they're like all like a little on the crass side and basic. But I mean,
no, come on, man. That's what we're here for, man. What do you? Look at us. What do we look like to you? Some sophisticated people? Come on. I
mean, you know, it's a well done show. You know, I don't know, but no, it's okay. So one thing I started doing since being single, I'm like, all right, I'm eating one meal a day. right? It's like, and I'm like trying to do more
As a
with
diet, is the intention like dietary, like to or just to scale down and be more simple?
little both,
Okay.
both. I mean, it's also, it's like, as like a man, it's like, all right, well, I'm single again, and I gotta like, I'm not gonna try to use my personality at this. Like, I'm 31. It's too late. It's like I like things the way I like them. I'm like grumpy. I'm picky. Like, it's just, I'm like, I need to look better. So like that's part of it. And then it's also just like with counting calories. I'm like, because you've seen my weight fluctuate throughout the years. You know me like 13 years, something like that. You've seen many different versions of me, and eating salad and soup feels like a job. It's just like I'm just drinking or crunching on something cold, and I'm like, let me just eat once a day. And stick to that.
And you've already started it.
I have.
How-
I'm taking a break during the holidays, but because it's the holidays. But it's
yeah.
after Christmas.
So what time of day do you eat the meal?
Well, Black people, we normally eat dinner at 8 p.m. So
Oh, is that what it is?
yeah, Black people eat at 8 p.m. That's like all Black people eat dinner at 8. It's
That's why I never see any of my Black friends at 8 o'clock. They always disappear.
No.
yeah, we got a plate. Like even at the comedy shows, like when you're like, "Where's Lyle?" It's like Lyle's got a plate of tinfoil somewhere
Right.
behind the curtain. No, it'll probably be like a throughout the day sort of thing where it's
Sure.
I'm making two things, so I'm like just throughout the day, like all right, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then you have your. It's kind of like drinking on New Year's Eve. Like you don't just do it all at once. You pace yourself. That's me though.
That's great. So eating one meal a day, that was the basic one.
Oh God, when you say it out loud though, see that's why I'm scared to say it. 'Cause, like you say your goals and you have somebody say it out loud and you're just like, what have I become?
Let me clarify. Your New Year's resolution for 2022 is to eat 365 meals.
Yeah, there we go. I like that. See, you always say shit with math. I appreciate it. Stuff. I'm sorry, this is PG.
You heard like I Lyle Behrens, he did 365 meals in a year. That's awesome. Any what's your career
Okay.
Career game plan? I know you're a very business savvy person. You have some credits now under your belt, but we know you're due for something bigger and better. We know it's coming. So what's your plan?
My God, this is really funny because like we're actually like friends. Can I pull the curtain back a little bit?
Yeah, pull the curtain, man.
We're, like me and Sammy are like actually friends, and like I be just like complaining to him like these individuals in the industry, they don't get, because I'm a real individual, and I don't say individual now, I say something else. But so I just like this. No, but it's like really is I actually have a new act I'm working on that because I've had some big changes in my life. So I don't know if you feel this, like when you like make a move, you get out of a long-term relationship, you take some L's, you have some good stuff happen to you. It's kind of like having a tailored suit. Like you need your act to represent where you're at. Otherwise, you're just on stage going through the motions, like, and like people can kind of feel it. And for me, I want to drop like a new album because I'm really, really I'm really just into dropping albums. Like I love, that's like a thing that I'm like, in terms of things I can control, that's the thing I want to do. I have some scripts and some pilots I'm working on about my kids, Gladys and Sharif. Animated series.
So for those of you who don't follow Lyle on social media, Lyle has this running gag, you could say, or maybe I shouldn't spoil it, about his kids.
You can spoil it.
Yeah, he's always talking about his fake kids, different names every time. He's got new kids, different ages. Usually states the race of his kids too, for whatever reason. Definitely aligned, or who his girlfriend at the time, whoever that is. Very, very hilarious, this imaginary family that Lyle's created. And you're actually now going to construct a whole album around it, or a pilot around it? Is that your plan?
Yeah, I want to do an animated series because I remember like it was Valentine's, and like the way I was inspired, it was Valentine's Day one year, and I saw all these sad single moms. No, shout out all the single moms, but I saw these sad single moms on social media, and they was all like, this is my Valentine, and it's like a little 6-year-old, and I'm like, oh shit, what if I did that? And then I was like, and then I just started making. I was like, I got my 17-year-old daughter Gladys, my 15-year-old son Sharif, and then as the years went by, I got a 35-year-old white girlfriend named Mildred that has a 14-year-old son named Parker that calls me the N-word and I beat him up, and it's like. He's not real, okay? I don't know. I heard you laughing earlier, and I got defensive. They didn't laugh at that, but
Save that for season 2.
okay.
But yeah, so that's awesome, man. And you're in the Bay Area right now, but what city do you want to live in next?
Well, we gotta talk about that later. No, really, because it's like I was in New York, and then I was like, and then just broke up with the girlfriend. I'm like, I'm gonna go to LA where I know people and I'm loved. And then I go to LA, and I'm like, you know what? This is like, I like this, even though I like New York lifestyle better. But it's like they're losing their minds out there. Like it was flooding in the summer. It was like storms and like cicadas, and everybody's got COVID. And I'm like, God, we're doing all this to like live in a cardboard box. And like with New York, you got to be out the house all the time. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just not worth it.
Right. What annoyed you the most this year?
I like how you phrased that. What annoyed me the most, personally, or just about life for all of us?
It could be all. It could be. You can name a couple things that come to your head.
What annoyed me the most is like COVID. Like we still don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
It's like stuff is kind of open. It's kind of not. Some people are sick. Some people aren't. Everybody still thinks they're a doctor, so just like we're still doing this. Like I kind of wish we could go back to when everybody thought they were a political analyst and everybody's like, let me tell you who I'm voting for and why you're wrong and why I'm right. Like, I'm like, God, I really don't like this world still, that we're still kind of like out here like this. You know what I was kind of annoyed about? Like when stuff opened up, I thought we were going to have like a big kind of like Independence Day type moment where like, we're running in the streets, kissing each other, and every place is packed and super fun to be. Yeah. But I think we got so settled in to like being in the house and a home. Like I'm way more of a homebody than I was before. I mean, you remember me like
over there, honey.
Yeah, over there, honey. And one time, me and Sammy were like in Chicago together, and we're doing these shows, and I was like 26, 27. And Sammy, I was like, come on, Sammy, let's go out. Come on, let's go out. Come on, let's go out. We done comedy. And then Sammy's like, Lyle, I'm gonna have a talk with you. Right. So I think, because Sammy like pretends he's my dad a lot, and it's great. He's like, son, certain cities you go out. New York, yeah, go out, have some drinks. Chicago, do your spots. You go, you sleep in, and then you go get food the next day. That's how you do Chicago. You do food, spots. You don't go out in Chicago. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's a great. I don't remember that. I made that up. That sounds like something I would say.
But I feel that approaches how people are with going out now.
Right. Sure.
That might have been a little too meta of an answer.
That's a great. So people nowadays approach going out like I do in Chicago, but really I do in every city, and just made that up.
Yeah. You just made that. Well, we went out in Seattle though. That was fun. I could tell you hated doing it, but like.
Where did we do recreate? I mean, we went to eat Ethiopian food. What did we do other than that?
No, that was fun. No, I mean, I don't. We had dinner. Okay,
we had dinner.
That was dinner. That wasn't going out. Now,
right. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like,
when we went out was when it was after a show. It was your homegirl from high school that I actually ran into when I was in Scottsdale at the W Hotel. But it was her. Dustin Hempstead was living there at the time, and we went to a whiskey bar. And that was fun.
Did I drink?
You had a drink that you took like 3 sips of, and you just looked at it the entire night, and just kind of like, it's like, what can I get out of this night? Like,
well, Lal, you actually don't drink in Seattle. In Seattle, you buy there and you take 3 sips and you think about life. What's next? So, yeah.
Could I like tell like a real funny anecdote of a thing that happened with us? Because like Sammy does have his things about how to do cities, and I'm like, and I just buy into it, And it was one time we're on our way to Sacramento, and I'm like, yo, man, I gotta use the bathroom. And he's like, come on, dog, you can't be going out like a punk and sack, dog. And then I was like, dude, Sammy, I have to pee. And he's like, come on, man, we're in Sac, home of the punk dog. You can't get out here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait. And he just kept laughing at me as I was in pain and kept just calling Sac the home of the punk.
Oh.
It was the funniest thing ever.
For any of our viewers of SAC, I do apologize for that. That was 2013 me. I'm, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more PC now. So, but that trip to SAC, that one was quite life or death, right? That was the same trip.
Was it? Yeah. With when we
Yeah.
we literally almost died. You want to tell it?
On the way back, I don't remember what we were talking about your recent breakup or something like that, I think, right?
No, and you made me sound horrible in your blog. I was so pissed off when I read it.
Oh, we were talking about you had an argument with your girlfriend. You had an argument with your
Yeah,
girlfriend.
but the way, all right, so here's what happened. It's really it's really a pain when you read something about yourself from your friend. And I remember but then Sammy wrote something later that I'm gonna tell y'all later that made me not as mad. So Sammy's so basically what happened is we're driving and it was raining, and then the car spun 5 times, and if there were more cars on the road, we really would have been in some serious trouble. And Sammy, I see his blog, and a bunch of people like this one comic, Stroy Moyd, who's very he'd be asking me stuff like, so how much money do you make? So then Stroy asks everybody how much money they make, right? So Stroy's like, I heard you're having problems with your girlfriend, Lyle. And I'm like, where'd you hear that? He said, oh, it was on Sammy's blog. And I'm like, hold on, what's a blog? And then I go to the computer, and then I read it, and then I'm reading in Sammy's voice, and it's and as the rain intensified, Lyle's anger intensed when he talked about the situation with his girl. I'm like, what the fuck? You make me sound like a monster. And then,
That's good, right? That's good prose, yeah.
and I was always mad about it. Then you put your dad's personal business out there. You was your dad was cheating or something. I'm like, okay, he did that to his daddy too. He just basically Arab Quincy Jones.
Dude, I learned things about myself on my blog that I didn't even tell myself. So it's pretty crazy, man. A lot gets out on there. A lot of leaked stuff. But yeah, we almost died. We spun out on the road, and we made through that one. So let's sip some wine. You down to play a game?
Yeah. Could I tell one more anecdote?
Yeah. One more. Let's go.
All right, this is a little. Everybody here is 21 and up and not has good sensibilities, right? All right.
We don't check IDs at the door. So.
Okay, cool. I can cuss on this.
Or sensibility.
Yeah.
Okay, so one time, and this was first girl. I was she wasn't a girlfriend, but we were dating and blah 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 blah. And it turned out she somebody, and it was I was and she was older. I was 21, 22, and she was 30, right? So anyway, so I'm just tripping off it, and then this is during Sammy's 1,000 Days, nearing the end, and we're both just I'm women, and he's just comedy, and we're driving. It's night. I actually think we might have been coming back from Sac or Yuba City or somewhere up north. But anyway, so Sammy's, he's Lyle, one thing is about guys like us, we're funny. So no matter what, they are never going to meet somebody as funny as us. And they're always going to be thinking, yeah, they're going to laugh, but they're going to be like, you know what? I laughed harder when I was with him. And I was like, damn, man, you right. And then Sammy said, come on, dog. That's just some bullshit I tell myself. They're probably stuck in a with a Chris Rock special in the background. The big piece of chicken.
Damn. That one should go on stage. Let me write that down.
That was the funniest thing I ever. That was in top 5 of the funniest moments I ever had in private.
Great. Love it. You ready to play a game?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's welcome our resident game show host, live from Omicron, Katie.
Thanks.
Hey, Katie.
How's it going?
Good.
As Sammy has told you multiple times, I have COVID, so we'll get that out of the way.
Then get away from me.
Yeah, right. I'll cough directly onto the screen. Make sure you have your masks on. We're gonna play a little game called Coal or No Coal. Lyle, do you celebrate Christmas or any holiday during this time of year? Or
Yes, I'm Muslim.
okay, but you're aware of how Santa works.
Yeah.
Good. Sammy warned me that you were gonna make fun of me the whole time, so
That's so funny.
he put it on his blog, so it was good. I had it ahead of time. What we're gonna do is that both of you are gonna decide whether these famous people deserve coal or no coal, so they're naughty or nice this year. I also I'm probably the resident creeper, and I kind of pay attention to everyone's social media. And one thing I noticed is that you're not very good with names, celebrity names. So I made sure I added photos for you, so maybe that will help, right? Right?
Well, now
Okay.
I have to make fun of you.
All right. So the first one is Drake. So Lyle, I'll have you go first, whether you think Drake is naughty or nice, whether he deserves coal or no coal, and then Sammy, you can go afterwards.
I'm gonna say he deserves coal this year. I don't like the things he was telling women on his last album.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Sammy's probably
because
gonna
did you hear his last album? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Like his last album, it was like I gotta be single. You can't control me. I'm like, why are you telling these women that? Right? Like you kind of messing with my life right now.
Sammy?
You didn't hear his recent album, right? Girls want coal where I'm from. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say Drake is nice because he's from Canada. He really can't do otherwise.
Fair enough. Also, with these games, Sammy usually just goes with the opposite. So make sure you just paint him right into a corner. Make him look
Okay.
like
I appreciate the cheat sheet.
All right, Sammy, we'll have you go next here. Zendaya. If you don't recognize her, she was in a lot of movies this year. She was in a movie where she was just didn't say anything the entire time, but somehow she was the star.
I can see why.
She didn't make it onto my radar this year, so I would say that's her bad. So she's not good.
I'm gonna say she gets cold for two reasons. One, I only watched The Wire and The Sopranos. I only watched 2 TV shows. Like, show me that gangster. Like that's just me all 24 so whatever. I'll watch something. And two, I don't like it when like be like, oh, it's a diverse cast and it just be Zendaya. You know, so, you need to get you some Lakeith Stanfield in there. Get you Zazie Beetz.
Okay, that's fair. The next one, this one might be a little bit tougher. Or not. Mike Pence.
Look, man, he went through a lot with that fly. You know, so like I'm real like man, like you was just at your work, just trying to keep your job, and then you had like a fly on you, and then everybody's clowning on you, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, he don't go on the internet. You know, it's like give Mike Pence some coal because I feel like he doesn't please his wife just by the fact that he's like, I can't be in a room with other women. And I'm like, all right, that lets me know some weird stuff going on. And that's just like what he's willing to say in public. And it's like, yo, even if you do that, because like me, it's a lot of ignorant stuff about Lyle Behrens, but I have enough sense to like be like, I can't be letting the world know that. But Mike Pence don't have that sense. So I'm imagining like the bad stuff he does is like really bad. So like, I'll give him his call.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Mike Pence coal as well because he actually on record said not supporting the coal industry is un-American.
All right. This one might be a little bit more controversial. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson together as a collective. I couldn't find any photos that weren't grainy and from far apart or on Staten Island. So what do we think?
Yeah, I say nice. I want to see the sex tape. So whatever helps get that out. I don't want to get in the way of that. I don't want them to be just all covered in Cole, you know.
You want to see this Pete? All right, never mind. I was gonna do some Italian food joke with it, like, yeah, and then she's sucking this while he's eating a chicken parm. Like, I don't know. You know, I'm giving them Cole for multiple reasons. One, Kanye brought Pete around Kim. Okay, that's disloyal right there. Okay, so it's Cole for both of them. Like, wait, what? You gonna smash the homie? Like Ray J said. You know, you can't just go and smash the homie. Like, go out. Like, if you're gonna be single, go out into a different world. You know, don't go right down the street. Like, so that's one. Two, she got well, the one good thing about this is Kanye and Drake did that Free Larry Hoover concert, and we got Drake and Kanye on stage doing back-to-back songs together. And now it's really Kanye doing his like, let me get my back show. So I'm like, I do appreciate something came of that. But no, man, they get Cole. Also, look, this might be a little biased, but as somebody that had a kind of ambiguous white girlfriend break up with him, I don't like the idea of, like, I would prefer she went with, you know, bothers me. Like, it's like, man, white man wins again. You know, can like, just go get you Kevin Durant or something. Like, you go, like, I don't know. I'm like a little bit of hater, but yeah, they get their Cole.
Got it. All right. On the other end, here we go.
Oh yeah,
Snoop Dogg. Look at that happy little photo of Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I was
He's so happy. Why? What do you think?
You can't give Snoop Cole. Like, he doesn't bother anybody. He's Snoop. Like, can I tell you something? I love geriatrics. He's not but he's geriatric by rapper standards. He's like 50. But look, let me tell you something. Snoop Dogg, I like how he uses social media because he's such an old person the way he does it. Like, he all he does is post memes, and then it'll be like him smoking weed, listening to a song, and just being like, yeah, that shit hard right there. You know? It's like he'll okay, so Dr. Dre, right? Dr. Dre got served Dr. Dre going through a divorce. This is a bad year for black men with white women, you know. It ain't been this bad a year since OJ and Nicole. But so anyway, so Dr. Dre and his white wife got divorced, right? And then she served him papers at it was either his mother or his grandmother's funeral, right? And everybody's like, damn. And like on one hand, like my mom was like, well, you know that don't leave the house. And I'm like, come on, take his side, mom. But like, I'm laughing because my mom right here. But what happened right though is it's like that happened to Snoop Dogg on Instagram. And he's like, you know, Dr. Dre, you know, you're gonna come through this. You've always been a leader for us, and you've always been able to turn a negative into a positive. And you know, I just want to see people shine. And like, I appreciate this. You know, like I like this Snoop, man. Give him a toy. You know what? Like, leave the cookies and the milk for Snoop. That's how I feel.
What about you, Sammy?
I'm gonna give Snoop Cole just because he can probably use it for his industrial sized lighter.
That was so simple and sweet. Okay. Now something completely different. Fred Durst doing his dad vibe. Yeah, Fred Durst did like 3 shows with Limp Bizkit, and then they canceled them because they didn't trust the rest of their audience, which is fair. I wouldn't trust a Limp Bizkit audience either. But this is him dressed up as a dad.
Okay, Katie, I got a quick question, right? Did he age bad, or is that like a wig? Like, what happened?
It's a wig.
Okay.
I mean, he probably did age bad, but the wig doesn't help.
Yeah.
What do we think, Sammy?
I'm gonna give him Cole as well, just for not making any more music, or not making enough music that are, you know, again, off my radar. You have so much money, you could have done so many things with that.
What about you, Lyle?
I will not give him Cole because he hasn't been making music. So for the reason Sammy won't give him, so for the reason Sammy gives him Cole, I won't give him Cole.
Okay. Now we have Megan Thee Stallion, probably one of the most influential artists of the year. And love that dress on her. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, Lyle?
I'm gonna give her a stocking stuffer.
Keep it at that.
Keep it at that. Just keep it at that.
Keep it at
It's
that.
whether you just say naughty or nice, right? Where the
Sure,
like,
sure.
that's the point of the game. Right.
I was making a sexual innuendo, but
For sure. No, we got that.
I thought I was supposed to be entertaining. But all right, I'll play the game.
Curb it back, Lyle. Curb it back.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Midwest audience.
We just lost half our Midwest demographic.
My apologies to the flyover KO comedy demographic. Let's go. I'm gonna just go naughty and nice. Let's go double in.
Excellent. Sammy?
You know, Megan Thee Stallion is everywhere. I see her in like commercials now, and people talk about her, and I've seen so many people bring her up, like, to people who don't know about her, and like it's Megan Thee Stallion. Like I heard of like at least 5 comics when they're you know a sound guy was like, hey, what music do you want me to bring you on to? And they're like, oh, Megan Thee Stallion. Make sure you spell it with 2 E's. She really created the talk with the whole V thing. So what I'm saying is she deserves a really good Christmas present.
Leave it at that one too.
I'm gonna give her a stocking stuffer. I'm sorry. Can I say that? Can I say that?
The Midwest says, well, they've left a while ago. They were very offended a while ago. So, someone completely different. Taylor Swift.
Oh god.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Sammy, you go first.
I would give her a gift and then have Kanye take it away from her right away.
Got it. Lyle?
That was just such a good joke. I just want to do my Kanye impression.
So Kanye takes it away from her, and
okay, what's the gift though?
It's a new microphone.
So this microphone, okay, I feel like Steve Jobs, Albert Einstein, okay? So Taylor, look, I know you had a wonderful Christmas, but you not thinking about Kwanzaa? You not thinking about Hanukkah? Look, that's a great joke. You know, like I'm gonna say, like, you know, she done annoyed me for a good amount of time. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm just like, why this girl always talking? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm from the 50s. But what she did was she re-recorded her songs to get her masters back, and I'm like, that's some gangster stuff, you know. So like, I respect that. So I'm like, you know what, like good for you. And then now other artists are like in turn re-recording their catalog so they can get their masters back. So Taylor showed artists the new way and did something revolutionary. Man, give her a present. You know, that's respectable.
All right.
Yeah.
The last one. Yeah, here we go. Michael Jordan. There you go. What are we thinking? Lyle, I'll have you go first because you look so excited about it.
I took it personally. Okay, I'm gonna say, look, okay, like, so Michael Jordan, I think we all know is a horrible person by now. Like he's great at basketball. I'll say like he's better than LeBron. He's better than Kobe. Like fine. But like he seems like a really like rude person. Like he's mean as hell, little sociopath. You know, even before he lost his daddy. You know, it's like. But what I will say is he helped so many grown men get through the pandemic with The Last Dance. We had nothing to do. There's no NBA, no NFL, no MLB. We binge watch The Last Dance. We call each other up like, hey, what you think of Last Dance? Oh, yeah. Last Dance. Oh, man, then Michael. And like, he just gave grown men something to do, you know, other than, you know, because we was going crazy. So I feel like anytime somebody can just occupy a grown man's time, you got to appreciate them. So, you know what? Give it up for Michael. Like, no Cole.
What about you, Sammy?
I'm going to give Michael the Cole. Where Cole is an acronym for Champion of All LeBrons.
Did you do that in advance?
Nope. I swear to God.
Okay, well, this leads into the next one perfectly. Does Sammy deserve
Oh.
Cole or not Cole? This one's for you.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. So Sammy does not deserve Cole because he brought us all here together.
Aw.
You know, and we gotta appreciate a guy like Sam. No, I'm gonna give you flowers right now, Sammy, because one thing is like outside of all the fun anecdotes and all that, and all the stage time and all the times he ran the light while doing my shows in person. You know, if he ever comes to Minnesota, be careful, Katie. If he has, but it's you don't run that light. But Sammy, he always brings people together, and Sammy, one thing that's very impressive is he's very about himself and his growth, while also bringing people together and really helping people progress. And you gotta appreciate that. So no Cole.
Oh, that's so nice,
Wow.
Sammy.
Thank you, Lyle.
I can't wait to hear how you're gonna give yourself Cole.
Oh, I don't know who I do myself.
You got my real estate picture.
That's a great photo. It was a great photo. We wanted everyone to see a nice smile.
Yeah.
All right, Sammy, it's your turn.
For
Lyle deserve Cole or no Cole? Again, Sammy.
I know what he's really thinking, but he's like, do I pick the comedy one or the real one?
Whichever one has the best joke. I'm trying to figure it out. You know, I'm gonna give Lyle Cole, and that's because look at this. Look at the picture of this gentleman here. This is a very business savvy guy right here. This guy in this picture. Look at this. He's basically saying, "Give me some coal. I'm gonna turn it into profit." You can make $1 million with that coal, Lyle. You know how to flip coal and turn it into gold.
I like this. Give this man more hard times. He'll figure it out. All right.
It works. It works.
You give Lyle some chitlins, you'll have a meal. I get it.
All right, that was my last one for today.
Oh man,
You
this
guys
was
did a really
fun.
nice job. That was so sweet.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
nice
wasn't
ending.
it?
Nice ending.
Horrible.
Very, very nice. Well, thank you, Katie. Everybody give it up for Katie. She's now cured of Omicron. She's released. We can release her now.
No, I have to stay inside for 10 days. That's not how that works.
Have you cheated at all, Katie?
Have I cheated? I literally got my COVID test 4 hours ago, so I hope not.
I mean,
Okay,
do you?
so 9
What I
hours.
mean is, like, do you plan on going for a walk or like doing any like, I don't know.
I don't know. This is a great excuse to stay away from my family, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna milk that for what it's worth. But maybe I'll go walk around outside. It's like -10 outside. I don't want to go outside.
Oh wow.
Okay.
You know,
It's
10 days goes by real fast if you have a time machine. I'm just saying, if you had a time machine right now, you go 14 days in the future, nobody's gonna know. Anyways, I'm not. And that's how Omicron was created. Well, Lyle, thanks so much for joining us today. This was a great chance to catch up with you.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug? Stageworks, New Year's Eve, 2 shows, 7 and 10, 8 and 10.
Yeah. 8 and 10 p.m. shows. Okay. Here's the things I want to plug. 1, New Year's Eve show. If you're in the Bay Area, if you're not, I'm gonna pretend you're gonna get on a plane. You're not gonna get on a plane to see me. You know. Second, social media, man. Just follow me on Instagram and Twitter and see the videos. And I have a podcast called Let's Unpack That, where it's I share a lot of my nuanced opinions about certain individuals in society. Thank you guys, Mike. Oh, and then I have an album that you guys can get on iTunes or Spotify or whatever called Couples Therapy. So, check that out if you want to hear my actual stand-up. And YouTube, follow my Lyle Barron's YouTube page and like stuff. Don't give feedback,
Just like thumbs up, no actual texts.
Yeah, I mean, like, you ever have somebody like just leave a comment and you can just tell they're an old, and like just by the it was good. What I would do is like just cut it down, and I would use your voice more. Like,
right.
This is what I do.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks again for stopping by, and hope I get to see you soon.
Likewise, man.
Everybody give a hand for our friend Lyle Barons. Thank you for coming on the show. We now have an amazing musical act. It's our first time joining us here on the So Happy Hour. I want everybody to start getting mentally prepared for the live musical stylings of Becky Sanders.
Hello, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Hey.
Oh, I've been spotlighted. Just want you all to know what's happening on my screen. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna sing you a couple of my songs.
Woo.
You used to love me and I used to know. I carried you with me wherever I'd go. But now it seems you're not sure, and I must love you with a broken heart. Now through my pride out on the ground, I just want you around. I've had you and I want more, but I'm still picking pieces from the floor. And I'm done wondering if we'll ever feel right again. I'm done wondering if you'll ever come around. You used to love me and I used to know. Was walking on sunshine, but now I've been brought low. And I would join you back on the clouds, but I must love you with a broken heart. And I threw my pride out on the ground. I just want you around. I've had you and I want more, but I'm still picking pieces from the floor. And I'm done wondering if we'll ever feel right again. I'm done wondering if you'll ever come around. And if the cold ache tears us apart, please know I wanted to keep it together. You used to love me and I used to know. Now instead of I love you, it's just my heart screaming, please don't go. And I would give you a fresh start. But I'm done wondering if we'll ever feel right again. I'm done wondering if you'll ever come around. You broke my heart and I thought it would mend. Now I can see you just break it again. But I'm done wondering. I'm done wondering. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nothing like some torch songs around Christmas, right?
Hey Becky, can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah,
Would you
absolutely.
mind dropping your Venmo for us in the chat? So if anybody wants to send you a tip, is that okay? Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot to
I
ask
would
you for
love-
you. Yeah.
I would love to do that. Happy Venmo Christmas. Right? Okay.
Remember, this is a free show, everybody. So if you want to tip the performers, you got Becky Sanders right there.
And Lyle Barron's right
really
there.
hard to
Thank you
remember.
so much.
Thank you for asking. Speaking of tips, there's like a small chance that that like my delivery for my dinner arrives during my song. I got the timing a little off. It'll be fine. First, more Twitch songs. Is that okay? Or I don't know. Am I interrupting?
Yeah, no, keep it going.
Okay. Cheers. Every man I've loved has wanted to control me, conquer me, then own me, tame my wild ways. But I'm like a messenger bird. Throw me to the wind and I'll always come home. But if you put me in a cage, I'll cry and I'll moan and I'll ache, and eventually I'll break free and I'll be on my way. I want to love you, but I won't be able to stay. But every man I've loved has wanted to critique me, nitpick, mold, beseech me, tame my wild ways. But I'm like a messenger bird. Throw me to the wind and I'll always come home. But if you put me in a cage, I'll cry and I'll moan and I'll ache, and eventually I'll break free and I'll be on my way. I want to love you, but I won't be able to stay. Just let me be free to be me. Just let me be free. Just let me be. But every man I've loved has wanted to contempt me, snicker, scold, resent me, tame my wild ways. But I'm like a messenger bird. Throw me to the wind and I'll always come home. But if you put me in a cage, I'll cry and I'll moan and I'll ache, and eventually I'll break free and I'll be on my way. I want to love you, but I won't be able to stay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna just do one more here. Those are my songs, so you gotta find me to listen to them. Becky Rocks on Instagram. There we go. I plugged a thing. I'm gonna sing one more song that is not one of my songs. It's just a song that makes me think of the holidays, even though it's not strictly a holiday song. For any other currently holiday orphans for now. Feel free to dance and jig. That's how you can best make me feel good for this one. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole, a hole in the bog and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, in that hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, a tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that tree there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, a branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest. A nest on the branch of the tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Well, in that nest there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, a bird in the nest on the branch of the tree in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that bird there was a feather, a rare feather, a rattling feather, a feather on the bird, and the bird on the nest, and the nest on the branch of the tree in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea, a flea on the feather, and the feather on the bird, and the bird in the nest on the branch of the tree in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that flea there was a shoe, a rare shoe, a rattling shoe, a shoe on the feather, and the feather on the bird, and the bird in the nest on the branch of the tree in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Oh, though the rattling bog, the bug down in the valley. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Becky. One more hand for Becky Sanders, everybody.
Becky!
Thank you so much for coming to the final So Happy Hour of the year. We appreciate you supporting this whole year. It's been a fantastic year with you all. Are you gonna say something or what? Give it up for our amazing team of So Happy Hour writers. Leaving themselves out at risk, getting infected for the job. Our co-executive producer Katie and Jeremiah, aka Major Aubrey. So one more hand for everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Happy hour. Merry holidays to all of you. And happy almost New Year.
The club.
The Somali Roundup has begun in Minnesota.
Somalia, their country stinks. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage.
Trump called the Somali people garbage? Call me old-fashioned, but what happened to subtle racism? You know? The good old days of dog whistling. Trump said, their country's no good, their country stinks, and I disagree. I think Minneapolis is awesome, okay? And Trump's just sitting there, he's just sitting there at his desk, he'd be like, all these Somalis, they just complain. All they do is complain. They don't do their job, they just complain. They're complaining all day, not doing their job. I don't want to work right now. Don't come, they just complain. They're not doing their job. I don't, no more questions. They're not doing their job. They just complain. It's like, what are you doing right now, motherfucker? You're complaining and not doing your job. A little bit of history, the majority of the Somali immigrants came here during the Civil War in the 90s, okay? Why did they come here? Because there was a horrible civil war going on that the CIA claims it didn't start, right? But the CIA definitely took responsibility for making it worse. They were funding warlords to try and overthrow the government and stir up more chaos than there already was, which led there to be more people who needed to leave. And so the United States government said, fine, we'll take you in. We don't want anything in return. Yeah, right, okay? Because whenever we take in refugees from other countries, we always get something in return. And so what do you have now? You have military bases in Somalia. There are now 500 to 700 American troops in Somalia. Why would you be there if it's a garbage country? No, it's because you want a foothold of imperialism in Africa. Somalia is worth gold to you. And you're telling us there's nothing in Somalia? That's garbage, okay? That's garbage, okay? Also, don't call people from Minneapolis garbage, okay? That is offensive, all right? That is offensive. We all know Minneapolis recycles and composts as well, okay? We sort our waste. So sort your thoughts before you open your f***ing mouth. And now you got people all across the internet saying, what do Somali Americans do for America? What do they do for America? It's like, have you heard of Somali food? Have you heard of Somali food? It's some of the best food you'll ever have, okay? And guess what? It's better than Denny's. What do Somali people do? They're in Congress, bruh. They're in Congress. They work jobs all across America, but mostly in Minneapolis, okay? And then people saying, what do the Somali people do? What do the Somali people do? How about an entire people moving from a country with average temperature 90 to a city with average temperature negative 1,000? That is the highest accomplishment of human adaptation we've ever seen. Literally, these people moved from somewhere hot to one of the coldest places imaginable. Somalis, say what you will, they have thick skin, okay? They have thick skin. So bring it, okay? Because guess what? They're already prepared for ice. What's that? What'd you say? The promised land. Minnesota is the promised land for Somali people. Yeah. Listen, I don't know why. I don't know why you chose this land. Like, it's a very weird choice, you know what I mean? Like, of all the racism towards Somali people, the one thing that should be saying is like, what motherfuckers choose Minnesota? You know what I mean? Like, are they mentally okay?
It was promised.
It was promised to them. Did they say that? 2,000 years ago, 3,000. Listen, I'll tell you what. If Minnesota's promised to anybody, you don't need it. That's a promise. That's a promise where you're just like, nah, I'm good.
The forgotten promise.
A forgotten promise. That's a promise you forget about. That's a forgotten promise. There is a story that came out last week that Kash Patel, the day after Charlie Kirk was killed, he flew to Utah and refused to disembark from the plane because he didn't have his FBI jacket. Apparently he left it in Valhalla. He was being like a princess. He's like, I'm not leaving without my FBI jacket. And they're like, we can't find one. He's like, why can't you find one? There's gotta be an FBI jacket. Because you're a medium and nobody here is a medium. I'm sorry. So apparently there's no medium-sized FBI in Utah. Like, that's what we learned about the situation. He literally made them wait like for hours before he got, because they couldn't find one. And our tax dollars pay for those planes. So like this whole, episode was funded by us. And they're just like, come on, Kash, we need you outside. He's not like, no, Kash me inside, And he's just standing there. It's so weird that you like that one and not all the other shit that I've been doing today. You guys are a weird, fucked up bunch, aren't you? Kash me inside was the one you liked? Jesus Christ. Is this what happens when you make a show at 6 p.m.? Is it like people just like, workday, still inside brain. Scroll. Cash me inside. How about that? Cash me inside. Would not have expected you guys to be a cash me outside crowd. Pete Hegseth's about to be charged for war crimes. Yeah. Who would have thought a Fox News host is not the best for high-level military strategy? Pete Hegseth, who looks and sounds like the lead of a Christian death metal band, has been bombing boats in Venezuela. What have you been doing with your holidays? And he's been using what's called the double tap strategy, which is not when you go like this on IG and accidentally like a photo. It's when you bomb a site and then you bomb it again, okay? And which I've done this at many comedy clubs, obviously, but apparently it's frowned upon, it's a war crime, and Pete loves it, okay? He loves the double tap. This sicko probably does the triple tap, or as he calls it, a three-peat. Okay, I only know this because I'm on his group chat. That's the only reason I know this. He added me in February. I'm not sure if he still is aware that I'm on, but they claim there's drugs on these boats, okay? But even if it's something that looks like drugs, you can't be sure until you test it on your gums, right? We all know the gum rule, okay? It's... okay? If there's not drugs on those boats, this is a war crime, okay? And if there are drugs on those boats, still a war crime. Still a war crime. Drug dealers actually have rights too. Shout out to mine. His name is Dave. Hopefully that you hook it up after this, Dave. Killing drug dealers without a fair trial is not only a war crime, but it's also a vibe kill, okay? Okay. And when confronted about this, Hegseth was like, "What do you want me to do, man? It's the fog of war. It's the fog of war, man. Things got foggy, you know?" It's like, bro, you're just pressing buttons. Like, is it really? Oh, you know, like, you're not the head of military just so you can blame brain fog. You know what I mean? Is that war crimes is just when war gets a little foggy? Is that what it is? How are we equating crimes against humanity with condensation, you know? No, we the people do not want fog of war, okay? We want morning dew process, all right? But yeah, I mean, I'm not obviously, I'm not a military general, okay? But like, if you're gonna bomb the boats, which you shouldn't be doing in the first place, bomb the cargo and then pull them up out of the water for trial, okay? But obviously, Pete has shown us that he's weird about doing pull-ups. This is not the first time Pete has broken rules of engagement. He has a history of breaking the rules of engagement and a history of dishonesty, which is really disappointing for a Fox News alum. It's just sad. It's just sad. You'd think he'd be better with boats because he was an anchor. Pete Hegseth is from Minneapolis. That's your boy. That's where? Forest Lake. How far is that? Can I get there within an hour?
45 minutes.
All right, he's from here, guys. That's your boy. That's your boy. Hegseth is your boy. Okay. Okay, you know what? Somebody take me to Forest Lake right now. Yes, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there and piss on their city sign, and then I'm gonna go back and do it again. It's a double tap. There's a lot going on in Minneapolis right now, right? Like, you guys are like national headlines. You have the Somali thing with Trump, but what else? There's some other stuff too. ICE. So ICE is here? Yeah. Everywhere. They're everywhere? Yeah. And want to come on stage right now? Come on. Welcome to the stage. Guy who didn't have a job last year. So they're everywhere, huh? Like at the grocery stores and shit. And they're at you saw one at Target? Yes. Shit. Are they schools and malls? Are they at the mall? They're at the Somali mall. Oh, you guys have a Somali mall. If you guys want to troll the president hard, change the Somali mall's name to Mall of America. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Just do it. Change the Mall of America to the Somali. Oh my God. I could be ICE, right? So you guys are like, well, because you're now like very suspicious, like this guy's not from around here, you know? I think I saw him at Target earlier.
We're boycotting.
You're boycotting Target? Because because Target is allowing ICE to.
They dropped their DEI initiative.
Oh, Target dropped their DEI initiative after the election nationally. Here's how this shows you I don't shop at Target. Okay, things are going well. I'm doing Walmart over here. That's actually really sad because I used to love Target. I used to love Target, and you know, I'm wearing, yeah. Well, I was gonna make that joke, but I think it's red polos, so let's be. Or maybe here in this cold country, yeah, you guys have, everybody, Target has their hoodies, okay. It's any red thing. So basically, you just put on a red thing and now you work at Target. Yeah, that's why they have so much in common with ICE. It's the same fashion. Just like, they don't have uniforms, right? They just go on there and they have Cash Patel stitch on the ICE on the back. So Target, they dropped their DEI policy. And so now, have you been to it? I mean, so we're boycotting, but like, have we gone in to check that they're all white or what? Because there's only 2 cashiers? Oh, that's right, because it's all automated now. So they're like, no DEI except robots. They're like, no, Target doesn't spark joy like it used to? I agree with you on that. Although I 100%, like, I'm on the same exact vibe, but like, the way you said it just made me realize like how sad our lives are that we used to be in a position where Target sparked joy, because it did. I really did like going in there and being like, dude, $10 for a shirt? Oh my God, I miss those days. Of course, they're upping their prices because getting rid of DEI is a little pricey. If you know what I mean, you gotta pay the whites the extra. Or, sorry, the robots. The robots.
It's the tariffs and their corporation. They're doing what corporations do. They pissed off the right, and now they're pissing off the left. And that's basically what happened.
And can I also acknowledge you work at Target too, because you're wearing red. So yeah, so we're both, you're Target Holiday Edition. I'm just like casual November Target.
You need to go to that Home Depot.
You need to go to the Home Depot?
Go to Home Depot, buy some fucking ice scrapers, and return that shit.
Ice scrapers? Is this irony right here? Is this?
They protested. They went into Home Depot because Home Depot is allowing ICE to come in and
Yeah.
feed people.
Right.
That protesters came in and bought a bunch of 17-cent ice scrapers.
Yeah.
And just made a ruckus in the store, and then returned them.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a foreign California boy. What exactly is an ice scraper? Because stop. Be tolerant, you assholes. You're not progressive. You're not progressive. Not all of us were born with an ice scraper in our hands, okay? Stop it. I don't know. Cashier outside, yeah. Yes. You guys are so not welcoming. Minnesota what? Oh, that's called Minnesota Nice? There's a name for it? Oh, no. It's called, Minnesota Nice is defined as what, like snarkiness? Passive aggressive. Minnesota Nice. Well, good for you. He doesn't know what an ice scraper is. He doesn't know what. What's that?
Ice scrapers are for your cars.
Right. Okay. That's what I assume. But you said they're in there causing a ruckus because when I rent a car here, it comes with usually 2 instruments. Okay. One of them is the brush. Okay. That's not a scraper. I would not define that as a scraper. And then there's the one that looks like a spatula. That's an ice scraper?
The ice scraper like breaks up all the ice on your windshield, and then the brush you can like get away everything.
Right, I get it. The brush is the number 2, the scraper's the number 1, right? And on really tough days, a little hot water. I get it. I'm not that dumb. Okay? But it's like a spatula. It's so flimsy. It's hard plastic, right? It's like really hard plastic, okay? And then you use it to wedge in there and kind of break the ice a little bit. But it's not scraping it. Like, scraping is, there's got to be like more tension.
You scrape the window. You give it to your child when they're born.
We're just going to fundamentally disagree on this. You just said you give it to your child when they're born? What the fuck? You give them an ice scraper? That's what you do in Minnesota. A child is born. So let me guess, you birth them in the snow, and then you hand them an ice scraper and be like, we'll see you back at the house. And the baby's like, wah, it's such a cruel world. Like, it's called Minnesota nice, bitch. Man. Well, now I understand how to do better in a winter crowd in Minnesota. I literally I'm gonna bring my ice scraper and be like, when I was born, my mom handed it and she said, for difficult situations, you gotta scrape the ice. And so at Home Depot, they went and they bought a bunch of ice scrapers and they were making a ruckus. Who thought of this? I would like to credit the person. This is a very, what's that?
It's a passive aggressive.
It's a very passive. It's a very Minnesota nice. I would call it the Minnesota nice scraper, okay? Thank you. You may cash me outside later. What is your leader doing about the ice situation? They're talking. They're still talking.
So Boyd Mayor just banned ICE from using any federal parks or buildings.
Okay.
Or parking lots.
Okay, that's good. So banned from federal parking lots.
Yeah.
So start from the parking lot. Start from the parking lot. And okay, so parking lots and federal buildings. So that's 1% of the city. All right. Okay. And that's it. Because I'm gonna go to Home Depot after this, and I'm gonna buy 10 ice scrapers, and I'm gonna go return them immediately. And they're gonna be like, why'd you do that? I'm like, I'm late for the protest. And then what I would do is I would get anybody who's undocumented, who's concerned about being taken by ICE, I would ask them, invite them to join with and head on down to a federal building. So they all hang out at the federal building, or right to where ICE can come up to. They're in the building, and then there's the parking lot outside, which is the safe zone. And then you lure an ICE, all of ICE is coming, they're coming to get, and then you come, and then the immigrants are just cash me outside. New Hope, did you have a good time tonight? You're making national news. People are talking about you. Maybe not for the right reasons, but keep that the fuck up, dude. Keep that the fuck up. We got our eyes on you, and I'll keep coming back and always be speaking on your behalf wherever the fuck I go. So I love you guys, New Hope. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?